Hi Aries, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at the Love Messages. So today we are going to be doing a reading for you for the month of October. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be links in the description box if you're interested in any more information in regards to this reading. So Aries, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, Seven of Swords and the Fool came flying out for you. I feel that for many of you, there is a new beginning that's coming into your life. There's something new that's coming in, something amazing that's flowing to you, but a lot of you are afraid of this new beginning, okay? There's a new beginning, a new opportunity that is presenting itself to you that you need to be aware of. So I feel this information that I'm getting for you at the beginning of the reading that popped out is a very important message for you in terms of the start of October, okay? Because October is going to be a big month for you. Your seventh house is going to be highlighted by the sun. The sun is going to be transiting your seventh house. So a lot of good things are going to come from other people. A lot of opportunities are going to come from other people. But you may not see it, especially because right now we have Jupiter squaring Libra right now, okay? It's squaring the cardinal signs at this time, okay? So, and it's also squaring your sign as well too. So let's hop right into your reading and let's see what's going on for you. The first card that we have for you, Aries, is the Judgment. So your challenge is the Judgment for the month of October. And the Judgment is talking particularly about your judgment. It's talking about the things that you are judging, the things that you are seeing ultimately. So the Judgment is about awakening to things, seeing things, awakening to certain things, information, news. Some of you are going to be getting news. Maybe when you get this news, you might, it might be some news that is hard to take or hear. But either way, something's coming to your attention in the month of October. Something big is coming to your attention. We're going to find out more about this Judgment card. What is it that you need to know when we clarify in a moment? Okay, let's talk about the recent past. So in the recent past, Aries, you have the Judgment, the Five of Pentacles, and you have the Chariot. So in the recent past, it appears as if many of you suffered some form of a loss here in the past with the Five of Pentacles. You also have the Chariot and the Judgment here. So this is indicating that many of you needed to move forward, okay, in the recent past in regards to something here that just fell apart. I do feel something in your life fell apart. It no longer held value. Some of you had to walk away from the situation, or you had to move on from the situation. If this was a relationship here in the past that didn't work out the way that you wanted it to, I feel that by you walking away or disconnecting from it really helped bring your life back into balance, because there was something in your life in the past that just wasn't holding value for you anymore. It just wasn't feeding you. It wasn't giving you what you needed. And as a result of you walking away or disconnecting from it, it brought more balance into your life, whether you're aware of this or not. Now, in the present moment, you have the Temperance, you have the Five of Cups, and you have the Ten of Cups. The interesting information here that I see for you in the present moment with the Ten of Cups, there's definitely something here about happiness, fulfillment. Many of you don't see it, but something amazing is coming into your life. Okay, something amazing is coming into your life in October. I do feel there's an opportunity here. The opportunity that's presenting itself to you, Aries, is abundance, fulfillment, success. I just ultimately see something here that can really bring happiness to your life. Now, many of you don't see this because the Five of Cups is here, okay? And the Five of Cups is a card of disappointment. It is a card of, water under the bridge, crying over spilled milk. In other words, many of you are disappointed at something in your life that happened that really just fell apart, okay? There's a very strong emphasis here of, this situation didn't work out in my life, things just fell apart, and you're not seeing the other side. You're not seeing the other opportunities that are being presented to you in the present moment. And this is why you have the Judgment as your challenge, because as you move into October, like I said, the sun is going to be highlighting your 7th house, which means there's going to be many opportunities that come from the other, comes from, people, partnerships, relationships, the other, okay? But if you are focused on the things that have gone wrong in your life and you're not focused on the things that are ready to deliver abundance, prosperity, happiness into your life, that may pass you by. There's always opportunities constantly flowing into our lives, but it's a matter of us recognizing them, okay? And it might take you some time to recognize this, but we'll talk more about it. Since you're watching this reading, you're gonna be more consciously aware of these opportunities, and we're gonna delve into them when we get into this part of your reading, okay? Now, in the near future, Aries, you have the 9 of Swords, you have the 2 of Pentacles, and the 5 of Wands. There's pressure here in the near future, okay? There's pressure here in the near future. Why? Because something here leads to a conflict. This conflict is occurring in the near future for you because there's something in your life that is requiring you to make an important decision. There's an important decision here in the near future. There's a bit of this stress, worry, anxiety, or fear connected to a decision, but I feel this pressure is a good thing because it's trying to get your attention. Something here is trying to get your attention, and it's very important that you don't ignore it, okay? So we're going to talk about this important decision that is showing up for you in the near future. Let's hop right into your reading. Let's clarify the cards and let's see what's going on. Before we clarify the cards, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the 6 of Pentacles. The 6 of Pentacles is indicating that there needs to be more balance in your life, more equal give and take in your relationships. If you're the one that's taking way more than you're giving, there needs to be more balance there. And if you're the person that's over giving and not taking enough, there needs to be balance there. So over the next 4 weeks, in October, you're going to see these changes coming in for you. So let's clarify your challenge. Okay, so your challenge is the Judgment, okay? And the Judgment is clarified by the Chariot. You have the Knight of Cups and you have the 3 of Pentacles, okay? So your challenge, Aries, has a lot to do with something in your life that has been ultimately up and down. And what's been up and down for many of you, and I feel this is more personal than it is to do with someone else. It might have something to do with someone else if you're dealing with a water sign. I see a Cancer here very strongly. I also see a Taurus or a Scorpio, okay? These signs are showing up for you. If you're single, this could be just pertaining to you on an individual basis. Your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with awakening to something that's trying to get your attention. Something in your life is trying to get your attention. This situation that's trying to get your attention has been emotionally inconsistent with you. There's been a lot of ups and downs in your life. There's been a lot of emotional uncertainty connected to your life. Your biggest piece of, or not your biggest piece, but we're not there yet. Your challenge for the month of October is to recognize what no longer is in alignment with you. This has been a very strong message for many weeks, for many signs, not only you, but for many signs, right? So there's something in your life that's been it's been unstable, but it's been emotionally unstable for you. In other words, many of you have been dealing with something that's been very draining. It's been very on and off. Maybe you're dealing with somebody who's been very inconsistent with you. Your biggest message here when it comes to your challenge is to realize what does function and work in your life. What is bringing you that collaborative energy, that cooperative energy, what is flowing in your life and what aligns with you. So your challenge is to find like-minded people or to allow like-minded people to come into your life, which October, like I said, is a big energy connected to that, right? Where you will have people that come into your life that bring this energy of cooperation and satisfaction and support to you. But are you willing to move forward from the things that don't? Okay, and this is going to be a big thing for you because some of you are just ignoring these signs or you don't care about these signs, right? You're in a way blinded to them. But as you enter into the month of October, things are going to start making more sense for you. Whereas maybe in September it didn't make as much sense. moving forward, things are going to make a lot more sense for you. So the challenge here is to recognize, who are the people that I can collaborate with? Who are the people that see my vision? Who are the people that are helping me to reach the goals that I want to? Or am I focused on the things that are leading to instability, emotional ups and downs in my life? This is the challenge, right? The opportunity is there, but it's about recognizing what doesn't work for you and moving on from it in a timely fashion, okay? So that is what I'm seeing for you as your challenge. Now let's clarify the recent past. Okay, so you have the Five of Pentacles, okay? The Five of Pentacles is clarified by Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, Two of Swords. So remember at the beginning of your reading, you had the Seven of Swords that popped out here. The Seven of Swords is mentioning here that a lot of you had a really bad experience here in the past. You had a really bad experience with someone here in the past. Somebody here took advantage of you. They took advantage of you, your good nature. Maybe they presented themselves in one way here in the past, and then they started to show you who they truly were. Six of Swords, many of you chose here in the past to walk away from this person or disconnect in some way, shape, or form. And ever since you had this experience, you started to close yourself off completely, okay? You started to say, you know what, no more. I'm not going to open myself up to people. It was very obvious that something here wasn't for you in the past. It lacked value. It lacked the support that you needed. Some of you were in relationships or in a relationship with someone here in the past who was just bringing you down, literally dragging you down, draining your energy here in the past. You have the Five of Pentacles here twice in the recent past. So it's telling me that, again, many of you were involved in a situation, particularly with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces here. I'm getting a Taurus, maybe a Sagittarius, or a Libra here in the past. You eventually realized that because the situation became very heavy for you in the past, many of you chose to separate from this person. Maybe you chose to, you know, bring things into balance by removing yourself from the situation, okay? You also have the Chariot, so you moved on, okay? You moved on here in the past. Again, Chariot is a very strong energy here for you. Some of you chose to walk away, cut this person off because intuitively you felt it was the right thing to do. So many of you had this situation here in the past where you weren't supported. You weren't given the abundance that you felt you were deserving of here in the past, okay? So let's clarify the present moment. Okay, so at the top of your reading, you have the Temperance. So the Temperance is a card of patience. It's a card of understanding. It's a card of taking one's time. You have the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and you have the Eight of Pentacles. So in the present moment, there's a brand new beginning that's coming in for you. Okay, there's a brand new beginning that's coming in for you. This is connected to your work, okay? So if you have had a lot of ups and downs in your work, things haven't been going the way that you want them to, now is going to be the opportunity when the Sun enters into Libra, which it already has when I do this reading. There's going to be new opportunities connected to your career. There's going to be new opportunities connected to the other, okay? So whether or not you are aware of this or not, it is coming in for you. Now, the Five of Cups here is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Hangman in reverse. So many of you are trying to get away from someone from your past or get away from a person who's been playing games with you. Some of you, I'm going to be really honest with you, Aries, some of you are dealing with somebody who's been playing emotional games with you, up and down, in and out, on and off, not being consistent with you, not giving you what you need. And many of you want to free yourself from this situation. If you've been dealing with somebody who's been inconsistent emotionally, they're not giving you what you need, they reconcile with you and then they leave you and then they get back with you, etc. Many of you are focused on something here that is not in alignment with you, okay? Bottom line. Many of you are focused on something here that it's not in alignment with you. It's not giving you what you need. And I see you disconnecting from the situation. It's taken you some time to do this. But many of you are realizing that there's a new, bigger and better opportunity that is coming in for you. You also have the 10 of Cups. So whether you're aware of this or not, happiness is very much near. There's an opportunity here for happiness that's coming in for you. This happiness is connected, Aries, to your financial situation, financial long-term abundance, okay? Many of you have been wishing for more money, more happiness, more abundance. This is what you want in the present moment. Your biggest challenge here, which is connected to the Judgment, realizing and recognizing new opportunities, realizing when it's time to move on, realizing when the right people show up into your life, disengaging from emotionally draining situations. The thing that is holding you back, okay, that you really need to be aware of is the fact that many of you continue an old cycle that is not meant to be continued. And this is what's blocking your happiness. What's blocking your happiness is the fact that many of you may or may not realize that it's time to close something out here. Now, with the eclipses that have, the eclipse in the lunar eclipse in Virgo and the solar eclipse that happened, the lunar eclipse that happened in Pisces and the partial solar eclipse that happened in Virgo, you need to see where these signs are in your chart because they're going to determine what is closing out and what is new that is starting for you. That's the whole point of eclipses, and I will be talking about this in my platform that I'm going to be releasing to you. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about how to recognize cycles when it's done, when something is done, because in life we have new cycles and we have old cycles that need to close out in order for us to evolve and move to the next level. So what's blocking your ability to make more money? What's blocking your ability to find happiness? What's blocking your ability to reach your highest potential is the fact that many of you have been stagnating on making an important decision in your life, okay? So this is what I'm seeing for you, very important message. Now, we're going to move on to the near future. What can you expect for the near future? You have the 9 of Swords, you have the 2 of Pentacles, and you have the 5 of Wands. So in the near future, I really do strongly believe that there will be some sort of challenge that comes into your life. This challenge that comes into your life is the 5 of Wands, where there's a conflict. This conflict is needed because at this time, your angels, your higher self, the frequencies that are working in your favor, they're trying to get your attention. Someone here is trying to desperately get your attention, but you've been ignoring the situation, okay? You've been suppressing something here. And what that leads to is a major conflict, either an internal conflict or a conflict outside. It causes a lot of stress for you, but this isn't a negative thing. This is something that is asking for your attention. So let's talk about it. Let's see, what is it that you should be prepared for here in the near future? Okay, so one of the things that I want to focus on here is the 5 of Wands, which is this conflict card. The conflict is happening because something is desperately trying to get your attention. What is that thing that's trying to get your attention? You have the Page of Swords, the 2 of Cups, and you have the 4 of Pentacles. So in the near future, there is a relationship that comes into your life. There's a relationship that's coming into your life that you're going to be overanalyzing. You're going to be questioning this relationship because this relationship, Aries, it puts pressure on you, okay? And one of the things that I've mentioned many times on this channel, if you've watched for many years or if you're simply somebody who's just new that's tuning in, relationships are there to challenge us. Relationships are there to help us evolve. And this is why love is so powerful, because we're more likely to engage with someone that we love, that we like, that we attract, which helps us on our evolutionary path, our journey. There's somebody here in the near future that you're finding it so hard to let go of. You find it so hard to let go of this person. It's very difficult for you to move on from them. And this person triggers something inside of you in the near future. They trigger something so strong inside of you that You may say to yourself, I don't know if I still want to be with this person. I don't know if I still want to hold on to them. Many of you are going to realize that this person that you have a conflict with is actually doing a favor for you. They're helping you. But it's a matter of you recognizing the judgment, this energy. In the near future, there's a bit of this competitive energy, which challenges you, because the reason why this competitive energy is showing up for you is because the universe is saying that you can do more. You are not challenging yourself enough. You're not stepping outside of your comfort zone enough. You're just stagnating here in the near future. So the message here is to recognize the challenges that you face, the competition that you face with other people, and realize that this is not a bad thing. You don't need to stress and worry about it. A lot of you are stressed and worried about something here that's pressing you. It's putting pressure on you. But this pressure that you feel here in the near future is what is going to elevate you. It's going to show you how strong you are, how much you can evolve from this situation to go to a higher level. Okay, so it's people in your life that are challenging you. Again, Jupiter squaring the sun in Libra, because it's pushing you to that new level. And this new level that you're being pushed to, Aries, is going to require you to make an important decision. The decision that you need to make is already presenting itself to you in the present moment, but you're ignoring it every day. You're like, no, I don't have to make that decision. No, it's not a big deal. Okay, you're not accepting the fact that something here is done. Whereas in the near future, because of all this conflict and pressure that you face in the near future, you'll have no other choice but to make a decision. And it has a lot to do with your investments, where you're putting your energy, your time, your money. Some of you are realizing that maybe something that you used to do no longer works, and it's time to, be open to new opportunities. Many of you may have to decide if a person that you've been dating or seeing is still going to be a part of your life, if you're going to move to the next level with them or not. Okay, so this is what I have for you. Let's end off your reading with some advice. What is the advice for you, Aries? Your biggest piece of advice here is the Sun. You have the Lovers and you have the Queen of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice at this time has a lot to do with your happiness. Okay, this is huge. Your happiness, who you're giving your energy to, maybe this person that you love, that you enjoy being with. What is it that you are passionate about? What is it that you love doing? What is going to make you happy? Okay, because if you're engaging in things in your life that don't make you happy, that don't give you the abundance that you need, that is simply just not leading to this spark of feeling alive and happy, then you need to realign yourself with what does. By you realigning yourself with what you love, what you're passionate about, what makes you happy, what makes you feel alive, that's when you're going to find the right person to be with. That's when you're going to find the right thing that is for you. That's when you're going to be able to reach your highest potential. But if you're just going along with life and you're just doing things because you feel that's what you need to be doing, but you don't really feel a connection to what you're doing, then you're really just wasting time. Your biggest piece of advice is to focus on what you love, focus on what you love, focus on what you are passionate about, and focus on what's going to make you happy every single day. When you start doing this, I promise you, your life will change for the better, okay? So Aries, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.